What's going on, folks? I'm about to show you what could be wrong with your refrigerator. If for some reason your refrigerator is not getting up to temperature pretty much, but your freezer and everything's working and you're hearing your fan that's in the back of your freezer working, most likely your problem is that your drain hole is clogged up and is covered with ice. I'm in this Whirlpool refrigerator right here, but it's the same for multiple different refrigerators. I'm in the freezer section of it, and what I had to do was remove the back panel pretty much in the back of the freezer after I took up the bottom part. Just takes like a couple screws in it. That'll have some screws like right here, and you'll have a screw here and here that's on the bottom panel pretty much. Yeah, once you remove those panels right there, you can look back here pretty much. And the problem that you'll have is this hole right here, I don't know if you can see it right there, can get clogged up pretty much. And if that happens pretty much, it was covered with ice all the way back here, had ice covering it all the way from side to side on. I had to kind of chip away at the ice a little bit. Then what I did next was just take a blow dryer and kind of use the heat setting on it to basically melt all the ice back here. And once I melt that ice out, I got back, I was able to see that hole right here. And once I saw the hole was completely clogged up with, so what was going on is that the water wasn't draining correctly from the refrigerator. And this hole right here, what you see in the middle right here, is what sends your cold air down to your refrigerator. And since the water wasn't going down the drain hole right, what was going on is water had gotten inside of here and it was stopping it from getting down to your refrigerator. And when that happens pretty much is your freezer will be working fine. Your fan will be on, which is what this is right here. Your fan will be working fine. So your freezer will be getting cold. But what'll happen is your refrigerator won't get cold because this part right here can get clogged up with ice. So once you take off the back of your freezer, as you see I did right here, the back part of your freezer, you would want to, if there's ice all back here, you want to use a blow dryer and kind of go ahead on and melt that ice up. And also you want to check this hole right here to make sure that that hole is not clogged. But of course, if there's ice covering this up, most likely the issue is that that hole is clogged up. So therefore the water's not been able to drain out correctly. And it's caused ice to build up inside of this channel right here, which goes down into your refrigerator. All right, so I just wanted to make this quick video to show you pretty much what's wrong with your freezer. And also on some refrigerators, you may have a defrost setting that you'll have that's in your refrigerator part of it that you may need to use. So if it seems like it's acting funny, as if your refrigerator is not getting cold correctly, you may want to go ahead and check your defrost setting to make sure, or go ahead and set it to defrost to kind of give your freezer basically a chance to melt off the ice. I'm going to show you back in the back of the refrigerator where the drain plug goes at and what it should look like. It's another thing is if you look back on your drain pan and it's completely bone dry, that's telling you right there you probably have an issue. I'm going to show you that. Right here is your drain pan. And if you watch when we pour water down it, you'll see water come out this little white tube right here, which is draining into your pan. This refrigerator pretty much, you see the water coming out? Yeah, you see that? That's how it should look. So when your drain hole is completely unclogged, you should see water coming down into this pan down here. Also, that could be another issue that something's going on with your drain. If it's this pan down here is bone dry. If you come back here and check behind your refrigerator and this drain pan is completely dry, that's telling you that water's not getting down here correctly. So most likely your drain hole is probably clogged up. Basically, to get to the back of your freezer, you'll have a couple panels you got to take off. The first thing you're going to want to take off is this piece right here pretty much, which just sets it here pretty much like this. It sets in there like that. And normally what you'll have is two screws. You'll have one here. You'll have one here. And also you'll have like some little plug pieces, little white plug pieces. You'll have like some little white plugs that look like this pretty much a lot of times that will plug into these two front holes right here. And also you'll have some have an ice maker on here you'll have to disconnect. You'll have like a couple of different screws over here that you will have to take out to go ahead and remove your ice maker. I had already took this ice maker out a long time ago. But yeah, you'll have an ice maker a lot of time, maybe a couple screws over here to take out. You'll have normally about 2 or possibly a couple more screws to take out back here pretty much. Then you'll take first, like I said, first of all, you're going to take off the bottom panel right here just by removing these screws. You'll take this out. And also you'll have this piece right here that goes over top. A lot of times this piece will just kind of lift up pretty much once you take the bottom out. But this is what channels the cold air from your freezer down to your refrigerator. If you want to check this also to make sure that this is not backed up pretty much, you'll see how the fan is right here, and this sets over top of it like that pretty much, and it goes all the way down into your refrigerator part of it, and that's where it channels at pretty much by going down there like that. So you can see right here, it runs straight down and it goes down there. I'm gonna show you how it goes down there. It'll run just like this. It's over top of your fan, and it goes down into this hole right here, which goes down to your refrigerator. So of course, if this gets clogged up also, if this were to get clogged up with ice, then it's not going to get down to your refrigerator also. But normally this part right here is not going to get clogged up because it's just the air that's coming from your freezer, pretty much, that's going down into your fridge. Like I said, this is the hole right here that you definitely want to check to make sure this isn't clogged up, because that's the hole that goes down to your refrigerator. And also what you could do to kind of check that is when you have this part off of it, go ahead and take you a blow dryer pretty much and stick it at the top up here inside of this hole right here, and stick your hand down inside your refrigerator. You'll see like a little box that's at the top of your refrigerator ceiling pretty much, and you should feel the air coming down. So you take your blow dryer right here, blow down into this middle opening, and at the same time you can have somebody, or you could do it yourself, reach into the top of your refrigerator pretty much and feel the hole down there. Let's see if I can show you inside of here. If you look in your refrigerator, right behind here, there's a square box right here. So you can see this, but you want to feel the back of it a lot of times. And make sure that you feel air coming down into your refrigerator. You see right here, that's the front of it. It's actually the light from the freezer. If I close this freezer door, you'll see that light go away. Hold on. See how it got dark? Because that's actually the light coming from that part from the freezer. But that's how your air gets to your refrigerator. It comes down through that opening, down through there. So like I said, you can take a blow dryer up at the top of it pretty much and blow down into that hole and stick your hand down there and make sure that you're feeling the air coming from your freezer down to your refrigerator. And if you don't feel that air, what it tells you is that there's ice clogged up inside of here that you're going to need to melt out with a blow dryer, or try to get it out with a screwdriver or something like that. Something to get it out of it. All right. Please check out our other helpful videos. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks.